Gemini, how you doing, guys? So we're here to do your January now. So if you haven't seen your 2020 reading, it will appear in one of the cards towards the end for your 2020. But we're going to look into your January 2020. How you doing? So the first thing that I hear, Gemini, is something to do with health or concern or appearance. Some kind of appearance of something to do with your health or someone's health or the health of the relationship. But I'm also picking up family, because I'm kind of feeling like soulmate, Six of Cups kind of energy around family. So I think there's something to do with meeting parents or something. But you had a very good 2020 reading. But I keep feeling like physical appearance is important for something. So, or an illness. I'm not sure what that is coming through. It's coming through slowly, but it's very early, Gemini. It really is. So I'm trying to tap in. So let's see, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for January 2020. January 2020. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Eye. I keep feeling like someone's eye is itching. Itching eyes. Itching eyes. Itching. Might be some kind of fever. So night fever. So you've got the Eight of Wands. So moving in. Someone, well, I'm sure I picked up on this before. Selling stuff. You're waiting for stuff to be sold. You might be waiting for your products to be sold. I keep hearing products of also, I'm hearing like women's products. Something to do with makeup or something to do with products. Because I keep hearing products of makeup. Someone wants to make up with you, or you are making up. Family wants to make up with you, and they want to pull things together also, and they want to talk. But I'm also hearing makeup as well for a lot of you, to do with your work. But that would obviously be to do with women. But there's also a sale of a house that you're waiting for as well. But also to communicate with family. But the love interest could be a fire sign. So sorry if I didn't say. This reading is a general reading to do with work, love, career, finances, and any channeled messages that come through. For January 2020 for Gemini. But I keep hearing products, selling products, but I think that it's working. A lot to do with your work. I think that a family member wants to work on things if you're not in agreement with a family member. But someone's probably moving in. If someone's moving in with you, they're moving in, or they've moved in. But let's see, but I keep hearing like an ailment as well, like a physical appearance of something. So I'm not sure what that is, but let's see. Something that's moving this for January. Gemini, Sun, Rising, Venus. It's also very cold here in the UK at the moment, so I'm kind of like cold. Something feels cold to you. I'm not sure what that is, or someone feels like cold. Thank you. So you got Piscean. So something is an idea that you have. These are downloads. This is Future Forward. This is Marty McFly. Okay. Now there's some kind of scratching your head over some kind of appearance as well. Because I feel like dizzy. Someone feels dizzy. Like they're getting dizzy spells, because I keep picking up like not a satanic spell, but a spell like feeling dizzy spells. Someone's having dizzy spells. I don't know why I'm hearing dizzy spells, because that would be like something to do with let's see, it's not quite coming through very clear, but I keep hearing dizzy spells. Tizzy? Tis was a child's program. Tis was in the UK a long time. I think it was. Tis was. I think it was. So it might have something to do with your children, if you have them. Like blackouts, because this is a dark card, so I keep feeling like blackouts, like someone has like a dizzy spell, and it's leading to someone have like mild blackouts. Mild blackouts. If that's a dizzy spell. January 2020. Gemini, Sun, Rising and Venus for January 2020. Concentration, because I keep picking up like it's difficult to concentrate for something. Like you keep having like, you know, writer's block, some kind of block, writer's block. If some of you are writers or something to do with being blocked, now you might be blocking communication with a fire sign or Pisces, some of you, but I'm hearing like blocked, like blocking some kind of communication out. Okay, well, so you're having success, 6 of Wands, so this is sealing a deal. So I think that you're just thinking about your next move, because I keep picking up like some of you have moved, or you're just about to move, or someone's about to move in. But this is sealing a deal with a person, definite fire sign. But I think that you're having, some people out there are possibly having dizzy spells, but some are not. This is just about to seal a deal. 14 is 5. It is to do with some kind of family thing, that someone could possibly be in your family that's having dizzy spells, but someone's also about to move in with the family. Some of you, it could be that they're just about to move out, but some, they're just about to move in to a Pisces' house, okay, with a Pisces. So it might be you that's moving in with a Pisces. But it would be someone that you've crossed a lot of hurdles with, okay? Because I'm picking up like track and field. Field, tracking, someone's like track and field, like running. Sports day. I think some of you, because I'm hearing like a wheezing noise of like out of breath for some people, and it's a bit like track and field, like some of you could be into sports, or walking a lot. Because I heard don't trip or fall. Don't trip or fall, like someone tripped and possibly fell. So I'm not sure whether that's a future prediction. I don't think so. January 2020. Thank you. Cards are a little bit cold this morning. So let's see. So you got the 8 of Blades and the 7. So this is requiring a lot of your focus. Someone is definitely requiring a lot of your attention. But I think that is like, because I heard water retention for some people, but I don't know why. But this is a lot to possible legs, in someone's legs. I keep hearing like water retention in someone's legs, or some kind of pain in someone's legs. I don't think like it's a major pain. I just think like it's some kind of like water retention. I don't know why I'm in it. But you've got the 8 of Blades. So I think that there's definitely a family member that's trying to get your attention, or your love life is trying to get your attention. But the 8 of Blades is like a child and like, it doesn't matter the age, but the child and the mother are having some kind of like disagreement, because there's some kind of like feeling encaged and trapped at home. Some of you could just work at home and you have children and you're just trying to think of an idea of how you can actually get out of a situation if you have an ex-partner of somebody, because they might be causing some kind of like delay with something and they just come over to stay. But it's requiring a lot of your focus. You've got the 7 of Cups, okay, but this is detail, paying close, like really needing to, something's detailed, or someone wants someone's details. Someone tells tales, maybe in the past, but you're wanting someone's details, meaning like their name and address and email address and stuff like that, I think. But I'm thinking it's more to do with detailed. Someone's very detailed at their work as well, because it's kind of like makeup as well, like here, looking into colours of makeup as well, like a tattoo artist. Some of you could be having a tattoo, but I feel like there's an artist around you, like you're having like an artistic flair. And I think that's what that flair is that there's an artistic flair around you that's keeping you focused on it. But I think that you have many things that you might be doing during January. Love life, I mean, some of people say, I can pick up your love life possibly being good, okay? because you're having someone that's moved in. But I think that there's a lot going on, that the person that is probably moving in with you, you might have children with them, or you could live with your parents as well for some people, or grandparents. Okay, and because you do, and your partner's moving in, you're just moving stuff around, but they're here. Okay, so your work at the moment is requiring your detailed attention, but I think that there's a child or a mum that tries to get your attention also from the both of you if you're in a relationship. Okay, but I keep picking up focused. Someone's very focused on being perfect, which is, you know, I mean, I think that's good for perfection of crafts, like what you're, because I don't know why I'm hearing like someone feels like they're being crafty. Because this can feel like you're incarcerated at home, okay, and that you're entrapped at home in a situation that you're waiting for to actually have time alone to be able to focus on your work. But you can do that, but it feels like you can't do it at certain times because you're waiting for someone to actually leave the house for a while. So if you're with an ex-partner that has the children and you're not together, it feels like when the person probably takes the children away, okay, and looks after the kids for a while, you have then time to focus on what you love yourself for your career, okay? Some of you, that's the thing. Or it could be just that you might be a single person, okay, and that you're waiting for your children to go to sleep, and that when you do, you work at night. Or you work during the day and night, and you do both. Okay, so you got the Empress, so you got Pisces definitely, which is a 3 to me. Which is 12, sorry, but definitely pointing something out to do with someone. I picked up this before, this child is pointing something out that might be wrong with someone, okay? But I mean like, because this is accepting someone into your life and someone's about to open their arms to say, yes, it's fine, okay? So it's like, if there is any concern, I think that it's fine, you know, health-wise, I think that it's fine. It's just someone might be wanting your attention to say that something's wrong, and there possibly is, but I don't think like it's a major concern for the other person, because it feels like the Pisces is scratching their head, and it's kind of like the communication is now and again for some of you, okay, but that would be with also possibly with your mother here, with your mother, if there are possible Pisces. I think that it's going well, but I think, because this is the charmer, once the karma, twice the charmer. Okay, so someone's trying to charm themselves into your life and also interested into music and stuff. So hopefully you follow Lucid Dream Tarot Music, and you might like a lot of the things that I'm doing through dreams. Okay, because I've been dreaming up stuff through music and putting it into sampling all my own music and then putting it on intros. So you might want to watch the whole lot, and you can find it on Lucid Dream Tarot Music. Okay. But this is someone that's trying to charm themselves. They're concentrated on music, but they're trying to catch someone's eye. Okay, so someone's trying to catch your eye and also get into your life as well. That would be parents. If you had like a... I think it's generally good. I think there's just some kind of like, this might be you being a mother as well, and that you are a mother. But you're also like got someone possibly moving in with you. It might be someone from the past, because the Hangman means past and also future, as Marty McFly. So he went back to the past. I'm hearing like a Pisces went back to the past, but now they've come back to rectify something with you, for some of you. And they went back to the past, discovered something about their family home, and that they got there to do with their family home, and they discovered it. And some of them actually moved into their family estate and their home. And that now you're probably sometimes left without them, with the children. And that you now are concentrated on your work of just being a mother, for some of you. Some of you might be a single mum, and you could well meet someone, and you have an interest of someone that's, you're catching someone's eye, put it that way. can do me a favour, Gemini, I really would appreciate it if you could hit the like button and also the bell. That really does help me out, and a comment. But they really do help out with the channel, and I really would appreciate that. Let's see, Gemini, Venus for January 2020. Thank you. Okay, so you've got a period of waiting for financial exchange. Someone's looking into the exchange rates, and seeing how much bills are costing. Someone's not really analysing it. I think that they're just living, like looking into the exchange of how much bills are going to cost, and just going over to see, make sure to check how much they can actually afford on bills, and to sort that out, and to not analyse the situation. I think that it is requiring a lot of your attention and focus at home, but I think that that's your work and your day-to-day life. But I also think that some of you are looking into the exchange rate and seeing how much rates are for your house, okay, for your home. Some of you are thinking about actually moving home, or you have, and you're looking into how much that would cost to rent out an apartment. But I also heard a department store. For some of you that run a store or a shop, you might be looking into the exchange rate, I'm hearing Jane, also exchange rates of, like, the landlord might be asking for rent, and it might leave some kind of worry for you to go over things again to make sure that all your products are selling, and to probably see if there's a better deal out there for you, to see if you could probably own a different shop. Or some of you have a dream of owning your own shop to sell products from it, and that you could well have receive good news about that. But I think some of you might generally be worrying that you have children, and the spare time that you have away from them, you want to put it into this product value of this shop that you might be wanting to own. If you do have a shop already, I think that you are just looking into the exchange rate just to make sure that things are selling, and how much you can afford to sell by labeling them as certain objects, and how much you can put them out for. So some of you might be studying things on the internet to make sure that you can, like competition, because the Six of Wands can mean competition, and worrying that you have competition, and the fact that is there something else that you could do or sell that might be better than someone else's, or just to compete with that competition, because there is a lot of competition out there. Okay, some of you are looking at competition like a prize. Some of you are going to win a prize, and you've got a prize winning idea, but you've also got a prize that you could well win for some kind of product that you could sell. So you might be seeked out by someone to say that they are interested in what you do, or you are being watched by an advisor that is watching what you sell, okay? And they're going to ask you if you are interested in making a deal, and you are going to think about this deal that you are going to be asked for to do with work. But that would also have a lot to do with if you earn product value with your what you buy and sell, okay? But a lot of you are looking into colours schemes. Some of you are thinking about decorating the home, okay, and you're looking into decorating a decoration scheme to do with also to do with work. But I don't think like it's a nasty scheme. It's just like a scheme of like trying to figure out what you can do. But some of you, it's a colour scheme. Some of you, it is to do with this makeup, okay, I'm picking up. But a lot of it is to do with your children's or your family home, of what you can do to decorate the place to make it more colourful for you and them, okay, which would be where you're living, okay. So I can feel like a lot of tidying up and a lot of things being organised to make sure that you get the right colour. Something to do with making sure that you get the right colour, okay. But there's a good idea there, and Spirit is kind of saying go ahead on it. So I think that you're just saying, well, I am. I am doing that. So they were kind of strange messages that are coming out for your January. Your love life is here, I think. If you're single, you're single, but I think you're happy. I think that you have a love interest, or you are in a relationship, but you have a love interest. I think if you do, you're talking now and again to this person, and that you enjoy the time that you spend together with them because they get you out of the house. And it also gets you away from work. if you work a lock, I keep hearing like a lock and key. You might be giving someone a key to the home to say that you're welcome to come in, but that would be someone's dog here as well. You probably have animals as well, because I'm feeling like a dog walking dogs that calm you down. Some kind of break from animals that calm you down as well. I think if you've got animals, I think that winds the child up. I think that it probably winds the child up because they're howling at the child and the child's screaming, and I think it possibly causes a little bit of frantic, because I'm hearing Francine, the name Francine, or frantic. But I think that someone either takes the children on a break or something, and that would be your ex-partner. But for some of you, this is just a casual person that you're seeing that helps around this Eight of Blades with the family, and they just generally help the family, and they take the stress off you, and they help with you being able to then concentrate on your work, because you then have free time to focus and be determined for the work that you do. Okay, but I think that this person always tries to, or you try to charm yourself into someone's life, or they try to charm themselves into your life, and you spend time together. But this is like still the same thing. January. I keep hearing Pisces. I keep hearing Pisces because I nearly said Pisces again. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for January 2020. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for January. Continue this story, please. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for January. Thank you. So you've got the Five of Cups. Someone's missing someone. I think that this is to do with like the family thing here, the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords. I think there is some kind of like yearning for someone's loss, because I don't think you're losing. I think that there's just someone that keeps you, someone's waiting on you from the past, some of you, the Five of Cups. Someone's waiting on you to make a decision. Someone feels lonely without you, the Five of Cups. Okay, but that's also like a dog here, feels down, feeling left out. Someone feels like left out of this five, which is where you live as well, okay, to work on it. Someone constantly wants to work on it, but they feel like left out. Left out, because I just noticed, I don't know if you can see this person in the background, he's trying to get someone's attention here, as if to say, look, I'm here, and someone's focused on the loss of a loved one. Now that might be either one, a deceased loved one, okay. If it isn't, it feels like that they try to get your attention, but you're focused on your family. Now, if that's an ex-partner, then it feels like you or they feel like lonely without each other, or it's the child or the parent kind of thing that feels lonely because you're focused on your work and determination of your work, and there's some kind of like feeling lonely without you. So you might feel that about your children when they're working. If you're working and you have children, it feels like you miss your children whilst you're working as well, okay? Because I think that this Seven of Coins is an idea that you have to financially support them, and I think that the Five of Cups is more to do with thinking up an idea of how you're going to be able to support them even more, okay, by your work. Two more cards, please, for Gemini, Sun, Rising, Venus. Thank you. So, wow, it's coming good with money. Wow, and then you got the King of Cups. Did you have the Queen? No. The King of Cups. Oh, and the bottom of the deck, I just looked, sorry, but the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. So there's a lot of love for the person that you've got. Deep amount of love. But this is a family guy. This is the family guy. The bird is word. But the family guy, this person gets messy. So they're a family man. So the children love the family, or someone loves the family, okay, or loves a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But it could be you that misses this person just whilst you're working, okay, because they work hard, or you both work extremely hard. They're coming up with an idea, also very esoteric, okay, Eight of Coins. 15, which is 6, here again, they work a lot, or you work a lot, okay? But it's all for the name of the family. It's all for the name of the family that you're doing it for. So let's see, 8 of Wands. What's this 8 of Wands for? Let's clarify this 8 of Wands. Eight of Wands. Oh, it's to do with the Fool, about a new beginning. Someone gets into conflict at home with someone. Their conversation of how you talk with this person, you might feel that they play mind games with you a lot, okay, and that you have arguments over, like you start up and then the conversation starts, but then it soon flares up into an argument, okay, and that because you do, it's also like a ruminating thought. But I think that's a family member. If it's not, it's your past partner. That you get into like a discussion over a new beginning. It's like they constantly want a new beginning, and it's say, look, let's just wipe the slate clean. But it feels like that you have competition when you try to talk to them and try to make up a new, like, because you might have discussions about wanting to move out, okay, here. You might be having discussions about wanting to move physically, or that they want to take you out a lot. And that because they want to take you out, you have these discussions about the family, saying, look, I haven't got time, I've got to look after my family. Or someone worries about their family a lot and about a time that they can spend with their family. And I think that that is one, like a minor discussion. And for some, it's a major argument that you have with family members over this person keep wanting a new start, and you possibly don't want it, or they don't want it. It's either way, it's either way. Because the Fool energy can be a friend as well, and it can be that some of you are friends, but one of them want to be a relationship, but you don't, or they don't, okay, but you just go out. That's someone that you're dating. That can be someone that just takes you out now and again, but they persist to try to catch your eye, but you get into this altercation also over family, and you might be very protective over the fact that you have children, and that you're worried about the children more than what you possibly may be with the actual love interest or partner that always tries to get your eye, okay? And I think that it causes a possible dynamic with the family, or it causes a dynamic with your past partner, if that is a past partner, okay, that went back to the past and started some kind of like cycle again, and then they come back and then they do it again. And it causes some kind of distraction away from your job or your family life. What's the Hangman for? Hangman, yeah, it is. 10 of Cups. So your love life might be going well for some. That's your dream home, your dream partner, and your dream job is the 10 of Cups. 2 lots of Pisces here. So some of you could be 2 lots of 2 Pisces, or you could have it in your chart twice, okay? But there is a lot of, like, someone is very concerned about their home a lot. And it might be the first story that we came out with that causes this conflict to do with, one, your ex-partner, or to do with the home life. Okay? And it might be if you're with your partner and you're in a relationship, it might cause dynamics because you have children with somebody else. Okay? And it causes a fight with them because you're with someone else, but you have to let that person see the children if you have them together, and it causes like an argument that you might get into, because it's like a ruminating thought that when you approach them, they might say something that you don't like, and because they say that, there's a competitive energy of a ruminating thought, like it's like, I don't quite know how to tell this person something. So I think that some of that cycle is the same kind of thing that's coming through. If you have a new person, then they're very much interested in you, but they see that you're very busy and concentrated on work, and also the children that you have, or just work. What's the 6 of Wands? Tell me more about the 6 of Wands, please. 6 of Wands. So yeah, they're coming. They're definitely coming. This could well be a new person that you've got. They just keep texting you and talking to you a lot. Okay, but your partner could be Pisces or fire sign, water sign, fire sign for sure, and that could be your person, okay? And then you have an X on the here that you talk to now and again, but yeah, it doesn't really seem to change much. What's the Eight of Blades? Eight of Blades. Eight of Blades. Eight of Blades is the 2. So you go from 8 to 2, which is a 10, which is pretty good, because I think this person could also have Libra in their chart. Okay, Libra in their chart. And that would be a family member that has Libra in their chart somewhere. Okay, but that feels like you're entrapped and that you don't know. Sometimes this person tries to get you out from that, and then you're kind of like, well, I'm not really sure. I don't know, I've got to work, you know. Because I'm at home with the children, or I'm at home working, and I can't do that because I actually work from home and I haven't got the time in order to be able to give you the time that you want and need. Okay, so you've got 5 and 2, which is 7. So this person keeps coming back into your life. Some people are like backwards and forwards from home going out, shopping, all that kind of stuff. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which is 6, which is family. So what's the 7? 7 of Cups is really just to do with like your option of what you want to do with work. What's the Empress for? The Empress. Some of this person does have Libra in their chart, okay? And this is like waiting for someone to take you out on a date or something. Some of you have got choices and options, and your desires and dreams are to actually like be with the person. I mean, hopefully someone else is not with someone else, because the 7 of Cups can mean someone can have like a lot of choices and options. If it's you, you do. Okay, if it's the other person, that's what causes the conflict. What's the Empress for? Oh, twin flame, soulmate. So that's why. So your partner, if you've got a loving partner and you're together, and then this expert is either the ex-partner or a family member that's in some kind of like discussion and that you don't quite get on as see eye to eye with, but your love interest is here, your 4 of Wands and the stable person is here, so you're going for a twin flame soulmate energy, or whatever you're like, you know. There's a lot to do with like feeling homely and supporting the home. You've got 4 and 2, which is 6 again. So, and you've got the 6 here. So this person wants to live with you, or they are living with you, and they're coming. I think that they're coming very fast, or they're actually here. Definitely feeling a fire sign for sure. Okay. Or it's generally someone that's going to like accept someone into the family, to say it's all right, you can come to the family home here. What's the Knight of Cups for? Knight of Cups is, oh dear, this person is very busy, concentrated on the other person as well for some of you. For some of you, that's the ex-partner though, because you've got 4 and 1, 10, 1, there's 5, which is there. You know, I mean, they could well be concentrated on always wanting to reconcile with you, but then always wanting to reconcile with the other person, and it causes a lot of conflict. Some people, this person tries to charm themselves into your life, but you're not really interested in it as a relationship, but you are going for a soulmate relationship, so there can be a lot of denial that's come through that, okay? Now, that's either you offering to someone or they're offering to you. But that would be someone that you've gone through this with for a long time, which is why I'm picking up for some of you that it is your ex. Okay, someone is very concerned, not concerned, but they're very much focused on their family. Okay, and that all they really want to do is just be with their family. And the other person on the external, if you've gone through this for a long time, is the one that offers you to take you out and to do things, but it feels like some of you just want to be friends and mates, and that you actually don't want a full-time commitment, and that they're offering to you, but you don't want that from them. Okay, because this is really struggling to be able to open up, to show someone your feelings and your true feelings for them. Okay, so if that's happening, this person keeps offering to you, but you deny it because you either, one, don't want to be in a relationship with them, But if you think about them all the time and they do loads of things for you, then this has gone on for a very long time, and then you're going through periods of denial. Okay. So I want to check what this Five of Cups, or the soulmate again. You see, Five of Cups is also the past partner. If you've been going through this for a very long time, this person is also very much concentrated on their loss of their family members and things that they might have lost in their family, where there might have been a possible death in the past of a family member, and there might have been for a lot of you, and they're very concerned that they're going to lose other family members to the same kind of approach, because you've got the Five of Coins and the Five of Cups. Okay, so it can be a very much of a ruminating thought, and that might be that, but they're very focused on their family and they leave you out of that, or you leave them out of that. But there's definitely an energy of like struggling to open someone's feelings, because one, they probably don't have those feelings for you, but they ask for things to be done around the home and to all that sort of stuff. So, you know, you're definitely going through a soulmate dynamic. And then you've also got for some of you, you've got a loving relationship and it's here with a soulmate. Okay, 10 and 6, 7, it's there. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, which is 9. We have a life path number 9, okay, which is your wish fulfillment, because it's 9 and then that 10 is 10, so that's your wish fulfillment, and your wishes are granted. So whatever it is that you're wanting, you're pretty much getting it, you know. So what your karma is what you're thinking, and what you're doing is what you're getting back. So they're coming back, and then you're wanting that, and then, or they're wanting that. It's either way, okay. If not, you're with your soulmate, but you're going through periods of stuff with family, and you and your soulmate are together, but you're just going through that with a family member that you're also talking to your soulmate about. That this happens quite a lot, and it is to do with like finances and money and being able to get yourself out of a certain situation. 13 coin wise, which is 4, which can be manifesting something. Work. Someone's very determined at work. Tell me what this 8 of coins is, please. Show me this 8 of coins. Eight of coins, yeah, study. Someone studies their work intensely. Some of you do own your own business, and that's you owning your own company and your own brand and your own company physically, okay? And that you study it, and that you have periods of like thinking up an idea of what it is that you can do to make things better for yourself as a company, okay? That would be making things. I mean, I love people that make things, you know, that's why I make music, and I hope that you're interested in it. And if any of you want promoting, please make sure that you reach out, and I will help people's channels. I have no problem with that whatsoever. So if you want a hand with things that you do, and you want multimedia to help you, reach out and I will also help, okay, if you've got that kind of thing, if I can. But there is a lot of that approach here, you know. So someone's studying their craft and things that they want to do for this big opportunity that seems to be coming in, because you're very, very, very determined and focused at work, okay. So what's this King of Cups for? You know, there is a lot of competition out there with tarot card readers and people that are on the internet. You know, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, so that's your counterpart. The King of Cups and the Queen of Wands, that's your counterpart. The female and the male. The male could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and you could be the female that has fire in your chart. But either way, that's your counterpart. You've also got the King of Swords. The King of Swords. Queen of Wands is Pisces as well. That's your counterpart. There's also family that are very much there as well. It could be your family member. But you've definitely got Pisces here for sure. Some of you, that is your love interest and your actual counterpart partner. Some of you, though, that is the ex-person that you go through it with. I mean, it can be any sign. You do have, like, Libra here too. But definitely got Pisces strong air and Pisces fire. Aquarius as well, can be in anyone's chart. Aquarius. Some people say Venus in Aquarius, but it's Aquarius. Okay. But generally, I think that it's really good. I think that you've just got like a lot on. Okay, so that's your January. It seems to be a very good reading for you, Gemini. Sorry that it's early and my voice is a little bit crackly, but I've got loads of readings to do. So hopefully you like the Lucid Dream Tarot Music. You can find the emails and you can follow me on Tumblr and all things like that now over on this channel and the other one. But you will see cards that appear up. If you want a personal reading, please make sure that you reach out. I hope you have a great Christmas, Gemini. Thanks very much, and I'll catch you again soon.